Police have announced just hours ago that 2 Aussie gang members are on the run following a major drug seizure. Police are looking to stop their gang, the Comancheros, from causing big problems here in New Zealand. And experts warn they're like nothing we've seen before.
Hundreds of Kiwi-born Aussies are being deported back here because Australia wants these violent criminals gone. Some of these new arrivals are part of the Comancheros. Police here are bracing themselves. This week they opened the 3rd National Organised Crime Group office. This one in Tauranga because of a rise in gang activity and that the port could be a pipeline for their illegal drug trade.
They think they can come here. As you know, those areas are expanding, we need to expand also.
The Comancheros are considered the most dangerous gang in Australia. Only weeks ago their leader was assassinated in broad daylight. That sort of violence often shows up in nightly news bulletins.
Police allege its bikie manager wanted to leave the Comancheros and, as a result, had his arms broken.
And they're using social media to let everyone know they've now crossed the ditch. It's not just deportation, though. New Zealand has become the promised land for gangs selling drugs.
Stepping into New Zealand, they can make significant profits here through the sale of things like cocaine, methamphetamine, steroids.
Take a look. In the US, 1 gram of cocaine costs around $70. In the UK, it's around $80. But here in New Zealand, that same gram, $400. So if you're a drug dealer, where would you want to sell it?
Our communities out there are still prepared to pay these high prices for these drugs. The meth and cocaine are all very addictive drugs. Very hard for them to get off it. You've got a trapped market. We're seeing some horrific stuff.
Aussie gangs, the rebels and banditos have been making big money from drugs here for years. Their rivals, the Comancheros, are now in town and the new guys could fight for a cut of the action. It's that potential for gang warfare that's got people worried.
We've set ourselves up for the perfect storm of gun crime in New Zealand. Gangsters we're getting from Australia are not like our criminals. They're known to possess guns and use them at a moment's notice, and our incompetent police are not data matching with them, which means you can come here with literally more than 50 criminal convictions and get a gun licence in New Zealand. It's utterly inexcusable. It's only a matter of time before there's a tragedy.
So could gang members with criminal records in Aussie actually come here and buy a weapon? New Zealand police told The Project they feel they've got this under control, but they admit the information New Zealand authorities receive from Australia can vary. This may or may not include information which may prevent a person from acquiring a firearms licence on their return to New Zealand. With police reports saying nearly half of these criminal deportees have broken the law in the last 24 months, we have to ask ourselves, are we ready for what's ahead?